All right, my people, as it happen now, they say that Omoyele Sowore, which is the presidential candidate of AAC, don't call for Nnamdi Kanu's release. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, he say, make them release him, make it begin the waka, they go in mama and papa house. So, voila, don't bust out. Make I play on the video so that on go hear waiting in talk with his mouth. But before, make I tell on waiting in talk who. They said that the candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, in the 2019 and 2023 presidential elections, Omoyele Sowore, has renewed the call for the release of the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu. The Hash Revolution now convener insisted that there would be no peace and progress in Nigeria without justice. Kanu has been in the detention since June 2021 after the regime of former President Muhammadu Buhari, in collaboration with the Kenyan government, kidnapped him in Kenya and renditioned him to Nigeria in violation of national and international laws and treaties. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has insisted that despite the illegality and when it accepted that it was wrong for the military to have invaded Kanu's residence while he was on bail, Kanu must face trial. But speaking at a symposium in commemoration of the late civil rights lawyer Chief Gani Fayemi, who died on September 5, 2009, Sowore decried the high level of impunity among civilian governments in Nigeria, which he described as a grave threat to the unity of the country. He stressed that without justice, there is no way for Nigeria to have peace and progress. The activist added that many Nigerians have lost hope in the country, adding that the majority of citizens are mentally seceded from Nigeria. If an aeroplane were to be sent to Nigeria today and say who wants to leave, nobody will be left, including lawyers in this room, he said. He continued, it is our impunity that led us to where we are, and I will say, lawyers, you have contributed to that as well. We cannot talk about resolving our problems in Nigeria today without talking of impunity that put people like Nnamdi Kanu in jail because everybody else, he was tired of Nigeria, like everyone. There is nobody who is not tired of this Nigeria except probably me, because I am the only person who traveled abroad and came back and carried myself back to come and be detained in Nigeria for 4 years now. Many Nigerian youth are tired. Without resolving the issue of justice, natural justice, you can never have peace and progress in this country, he maintained. He, however, stated that we can never have liberation without revolution. According to him, the reorganization of Nigeria is needed to solve the mounting challenges threatening the unity of the country. Speaking about his life struggle for a better Nigeria, the Hash Revolution narrative stated unequivocally that the military was so kinder to me when they were in power than the civilian regime. He regretted that he was kidnapped from a high court in Abuja in front of a judge, and the judge ran away. Her wig was in the air. He lamented how the personal bodyguard to the judge was saying while running, "Wait for me," at the Federal High Court, noting that it showed how bad the impunity in the country had deepened under civilian administration. Sowore also narrated his experience with Fayemi during his activism days. He said, "Before I left Nigeria in 1999, I was arrested in 1998 by the University of Lagos for leading a protest against the military government at the Nuga Games. I had already graduated at that point, but I still go back to the campus to cause trouble. So when I was arrested, I was taken before a magistrate court in Ebutemeta. Their goal was to detain me till the games were over, and they succeeded, but something happened that I could never forget." Narrating how Fayemi, another legal practitioner, Ebum Olu Adegboru Hassan, came through for him, he said, "And it was the time for me to be charged. They accused me of conduct likely to disturb public peace, and the judge hurriedly said, yes, please detain him, send him to prison. And Fayemi sent somebody to Ebun that he should tell them that you cannot charge somebody for disturbing public peace at a stadium. You cannot believe that the magistrate did not know this, that at a public theater and stadium, you cannot disturb public peace because public peace is constantly being disturbed in those places. Una dey hear wetin dey happen for there. And so Sowore TikTok will make I play on a video and make una hear from him directly when he was speaking at this very event. Don't forget to share this video and make it go viral.
But something happened that I can never forget. Kaniba sent a Guadeburu YSM today to come to defend me. And when it was time for me to be charged, they accused me of conduct likely to disrupt public peace. And the judge hurriedly said, yes, please, send him to prison. And Kaniba and me sent somebody to I think it was around there, that you should tell them that you cannot charge somebody for disturbing public peace at the stadium. You cannot believe that the magistrate did not know this. That at the public theater and the stadium, you cannot disturb public peace. Because public peace is constantly a disturbance in those places. And let me also quickly say that in all this issue of secession that we are all talking about, we have forgotten that we are only worried about people who are seceding at the level of ethnic, organizations. We have forgotten that Nigerians, in their majority, have mentally seceded from this country. Yes. The majority of you are no longer in this country. You are just trapped in Nigeria. That's why you are still here. If an aeroplane were to be sent to Nigeria today and say, "I'm for you," you will leave. Nobody will be left, including lawyers in this room. Even Senator Joe Sonny might consider leaving. You know why? In 2019, and this is very important, you all know I was arrested and tried for treason too. And my lawyer, Femi Falana, was here. So when I was released, Femi Falana said, "Look, Sowore, I have been lawyers to a lot of people. Gandhi, Family, Fela, is out. Quickly finish. After you've been granted this bail, don't talk more. Let us handle this matter till you rejoin your family in the US." And when I got out, I found out that Shehu Sonny was also arrested and detained. So I went to the EFCC to go and visit him. And it was my visitation that scared them and got him released. Why did I say this? is that, speaking about where we are, you are not talking about the fact that those people who hijack power are still tormenting you. As I'm talking to you, the military was kinder to me when they were in power than the civilian regime. I was kidnapped from the high court in Abuja in front of the judge. The judge ran away, her wig was in the air. The personal bodyguard of the judge was running and the judge was saying, wait for me. And the federal high court. Only a few lawyers didn't wait. I'm saying that they have degenerated over these years. So one last thing I will say, and this is very important. It is our impunity that led us to where we are. And I will say, lawyers, who have contributed to that as well. That's the conversation for another symposium in the future. We cannot talk about resolving our problems in Nigeria without talking about the impunity that put people like Nnamdi Kanu in jail personally. Because why? Like everybody else, he was tired of Nigeria. There's nobody who is not tired of this Nigeria. Yes. But except probably me, because I'm the only person who traveled abroad, carry my setbacks to come and be detained in Nigeria for 4 years now. Maybe I'm the only one. But I'm sure a lot of people are tired. Without resolving the issue of justice, natural justice, you can never have peace and progress in this country. And most importantly, we can make progress with reforms, but we can never have liberation without a revolution. Thank you very much.
All right, Mona, don't hear the matter there. That's our brother, what did they call Omoyele Sowore, the revolution man master. And they talk for there. We say without justice. Say now because of the injustice when they the country, and I make people they talk about secession, how they want to waka come off for this country because the country has failed everybody woefully. Now waiting and talk for there. We'll make una drop on a comment and share this video. Make it they go viral as it they happen. So thank you very much, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, for speaking out. We have always talked about this injustice when they inside Nigeria. Say this injustice now make many things. They happen. I go see you now for the next update. Thank you and share the video. God bless you.